The daughter-in-law is cooking food. She bends down to pick up a cloth, and the mother-in-law pours all the hot food on her back. She screams in pain. The mother-in-law gives an empty pot to the child and stays silent. The girl cries and says, "My back." The husband comes and asks what happened. Suddenly, the girl receives a call, listens to it, and screams loudly, "No, my father can't leave me alone in this world." The mother-in-law comes laughing and says, "Thank God. Finally, some good news." The daughter-in-law says, "How can you be happy about my father's death?" The husband says, "He was your father, not ours. Please don't treat me like this." The husband says, "We don't care." Both mother and son walk away. A few days later, the mother is waiting for her son. He comes home drunk. She asks, "Is this the time to come home, and what condition are you in?" The son says, "Don't interfere in my life. I just want to rest now." The mother cries and says, "Why do you treat me like this? I only care about you." Meanwhile, the daughter-in-law starts working in a hotel. A couple praises her, and she thanks them and leaves. Back at home, the mother's worried and asks, "Why don't you do any work?" The son says, "Stop this nonsense. Every day you just insult me. I've told you many times I don't want a job. Now go away and leave me alone. Make breakfast. I'm hungry." He throws a bottle at her. She gets scared and runs away. The daughter-in-law is walking with her baby in her arms and thanks God. The next day, the mother-in-law is drinking tea. The son comes and says, "Mom, please forgive me for what happened yesterday. It won't happen again." The mother says, "Whatever happened was very wrong." The son says, "It won't happen again. I need your help. I hope you won't say no." The mother says, "First tell me what it is." The son says, "There's a big investment opportunity. We can become millionaires." The mother says, "Really?" The son says, "Yes, but we need to transfer the property papers to my name. Please give this house to me." The mother says, "I can't do that." The son says, "We'll invest double and get more profit." The mother says, "I trust you." He says, "You're the best mom in the world." He hugs her. The daughter-in-law is standing outside a house with her baby and says to herself, "I can now afford to buy my own house." She thanks her father and says, "His teachings helped me reach here. No one will insult us again." Life teaches us something in every experience. She goes inside with her child. The mother gives the property papers to her son. He thanks her and leaves without even meeting her again. A few days later, a man comes outside the house and asks the old woman, "Is this your house?" She says, "Yes." He says, "Not anymore. I've bought it." She says, "But it's in my son's name." He shows her the papers and says, "Look, I bought it." He grabs her hand and throws her out of the house. Days later, the mother-in-law is sitting in a very bad condition, leaning against a wall. The daughter-in-law sees her and stands up. She asks, "Who are you?" The woman says, "My son sold the house and now I'm living under a bridge." She cries and says, "I'm sorry for everything I did to you. I'm paying for it now." The daughter-in-law says, "There's nothing in my heart against you. Whatever happens, happens for good. Look, I bought my own house." The mother-in-law feels happy seeing the house. The daughter-in-law says, "You can stay with me." The mother-in-law asks, "You will help me." The daughter-in-law says, "My father taught me to always be a good human being. No matter how badly others treat you, if you stay good, nothing bad will happen to you." The mother-in-law thanks her and they both go inside the house. If you want to watch more amazing videos like this, then like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thanks.